Alright, hey guys, welcome back. This is C-Rock. We're back in the Egyptian Campaign in Rome Total War II. And last time we just defeated this army that the Aksum had over here. And now we're going to go ahead and just try and wipe out this army over here and go ahead and take the city down there. I'm trying to decide right now if I need another army. Not a third army, I think a fourth or fifth or something like that. But everything seems to be going okay. My public order is kind of down over here in Libya, the province of Libya, and I can't lower taxes, unfortunately, because that would put me in the negative. But I may end up making an army over there later on, so we're gonna go on to the next turn here. And they're breaking their trade agreement with me. The Grammaticans, I believe is what they're called. I know I pronounced that wrong. I want to try and get trade back with them, but it doesn't work too well, unfortunately. But I can end up getting trade with a few other countries. So not with Epirus or Epirus, as in the Italian. None of these are in the English names. The Bruikii, as you can see, I got trade with, it's Carthage. How you pronounce Carthaginian? Carthage. I don't know. You know, it's Carthage. All right, we all know that. Rome, we can't seem to get well, we might be able to get some money, so we're going to go ahead and try and give them some money, because it is on moderate. So we're going to offer them a bunch of money. We still can't seem to get any, but so we're going to pass over them. And now that we got all of our trade agreements, I think we only got really one extra trade agreement with Carthage, or however you pronounce that name that they have there, with the Q, right? What I need to do is build a temple of some sort in Libya. But I am going to go ahead and move back in my governor and go ahead and turn on his little helper thing. Go ahead and see if that can give them some extra public order. And we saw that their army kind of ran away on the turn, so we're going to try and we just found where it is, and now we're going to go ahead and try and move this guy back on over there. We're not going to be able to kill that army, unfortunately. They just were able to pass out of our way, and we're just going to have to go ahead and take out that city without them. So we're going to go ahead and move these guys. This is the army that I want to go ahead and have take them on and take out that city. I think that's the army led by my faction leader, Ptolemy himself. Ptolemy the second, to be precise. Here we are, moving to the next turn. And now I have pirates attacking me, so I'm going to go ahead and I think I decided to recruit them. Or do I hunt them? One of the two. So we're going to go ahead and, very big decision apparently, hunt them. We're going to hunt them, all right? And now we're looking around to see what other armies, and we notice that they have another huge army coming towards me. I don't know how they're able to make these armies one after the other, only with two provinces, you know. It's getting to be a tad bit ridiculous, in my opinion, but oh well. It will be rectified within the next few videos. Aksum would no longer exist. Alright, I will control all of Lower Egypt, and I guess this is Ethiopia at this point, actually, too. Or modern day Somalia. Almost. No, actually, Somalia is a little further down there. Not even on the map. Excuse me. Go ahead and I'm trying to decide what to do with these guys. I think I end up popping them into a fort stance pretty close. So we're gonna go ahead and move them very close to the city, but not and close enough to go ahead and attack the city. And then we're gonna go ahead and put them in a fort and let the AI take the next step. You know, see what they do next. Let them take their turn. I know there's at least one full army still at that at the big city province. I'm thinking eventually now I'm gonna have to move out this guy with his army. And I'm looking at them all, and I'm like, okay, so why don't I just build another army? So we're going to go ahead and build another army. And I think we probably should have just taken the whole army to begin with. Because I do end up deleting that later on. So we end up raising an army with this guy. This general. I wanted to split this army off. So we're going to give most of the army to our new general here. And now he has 17. And also now I can build... I'm going to go ahead and add a few more troops to him. And then we can add a catapult to that. So we're going to go ahead and build our first catapult, which is going to help us out with sieging, and build some, some cheap archers. And then we're going to take a look at these guys over here, and we're going to go ahead and build another army over here. And right now I'm looking at the traits of the each general to go ahead and see which one can go ahead and help out with public order. This one helps out. That one, the first one there, helps out a lot with public order. Or +1 public order, I should say. This one seems to be good for keeping my cost low on buying troops or upkeep. This one seems to be good on quite a few things. And then this one, who knows. So we're going to go ahead and raise the army with the first one and recruit that guy. And now we're just going to go ahead and populate the army with very cheap slinger units. Just to go ahead and get a bunch. I'm just going to spam slingers because it seems to be the only way to go ahead and get these guys to be happy in this province, you know, to go ahead and put an army over there. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And then we're going to go ahead and head on to the next turn. And now it's going through the end turn sequence. And they want peace with me again. I decide to ask them for money. They don't like that. Oh my god. Train some cavalry. And we're looking now at the situation with the Seleucids and our surrounding guys in that area. See if we can go ahead and get a... I wanted to go ahead and order one of my allies to go ahead and attack a city over there, but I realized I have no military allies. So what I'm going to go ahead and try and do now is get some defensive alliance or a military alliance with some of these guys. I do end up getting a military alliance with the Quadri, I think is how you say it. These guys right here. I'm going to go ahead and get the military alliance, and I even get some money out of it too. So they were very happy to go ahead and get that thing with me. And now I'm going to go ahead and tell them to go ahead and attack this town, this Seleucid's town over there. So we'll see if they do anything like that. Now I'm going to go ahead and check out to see where that army went. And they appear to be gone. I think they put themselves in an ambush mode for a little bit just to see if I would walk past them, but they didn't, because this triggered them right here. They come out, so I think they were in ambush phase because I didn't see them at all. And then we're gonna go ahead and put this guy into the fort after we figured out where they were, after we attacked them. So now that they're in a fort, we're going to go ahead and check on our army over here to go ahead and send them on in. And they have 19 guys, so I do have to go ahead and give them one more unit, you know. And we're going to go ahead and get rid of a few of the units in here. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of these guys, disband them. They're costing me a little bit of money. And I think I end up just disbanding this whole army, even though I may have to rebuild it later on anyways, because I feel like I have no use for it here. So I cannot build the guys like that, so we're gonna go ahead and build we're gonna delete those guys and then go ahead and build 2 units of slingers there. Now I'm checking on this guy, and I did raise the public order a little bit. Excuse me, sorry, I'm yawning a little bit today. Long day. And I decided to go ahead and get rid of them because I thought it was taking up too much money, but I did realize that this is actually helping me a tad bit. This guy is doing nothing, you know, to the actual public order of the whole area because he doesn't have that ability, I guess. So we're just going to leave that situation over there like it is. Thankfully, really, they're not going to rebel until it gets to be 100% in the negative, which is good news. But I do end up getting attacked over here while I'm in the fort. So we're going to go and have to defend our fort against their very large army and the 3 units of elephants. So they have around over 6,000 guys, about 7,000 guys, and I have about 4,500. All right, I'm going to go ahead and set up our troops in the fort. First, we're going to go ahead and put these very few deployments that we have, because I guess of the way the mods were. Apparently, all the mods were bugged, and I had to go ahead and get rid of a few of them. But we're going to go ahead and put all my pikemen inside the fort, and I think my phalanx unit too. And then we're going to go ahead and try and figure out how to fit the 1 unit of archers in there, as I just maneuver them around because they can't seem to fully fit in there. And then we're going to go ahead and leave the rest of the guys outside of the fort. And place them like that. And we're going to go ahead and place these fire pits up here. And I'm going to go ahead and actually light these fire pits. See what happens, you know. I don't know how effective they are. They're not nearly as effective as... the Egyptians get fire pits, or at least the Eastern fractions, they get fire pits. And the fractions that are more like Rome and whatnot, they get I think like ambush pits or something like that. There are these little holes in the ground that people fall into with stakes in them. So I end up lighting those fire pits because they were about to charge me with their horse archers, which I think they do end up doing anyways. They end up charging right through it, actually, the horse pits. But now they're trying to get their elephants over there. So we'll see how well the everything goes against that. And it does kill a few guys over there. So we're going to go ahead and move our cavalry over here, our spear cavalry, or skirmisher cavalry, and see how That does against the elephants. The elephants over here, we're gonna go ahead and use our archers on. Go ahead and kill a few of. I think I did kill a few of those archers with the skirmisher calf. So I'm gonna end up moving back my skirmisher calf to go ahead and probably fire on them. I don't know why they were not in skirmish mode. So I just turned on skirmisher mode, and we did take 3 or 4 of those elephants on down, and we just took a few more on down with the skirmisher cav there. So anything with javelins can take down elephants pretty easily, you know. That's their weakness, you know. If you catch them out off guard with some javelins, boom, they're done. All right. So that's the key there. Now that unit is just done for. They're gonna go ahead and pile on through my units a little bit, but they're all dead, pretty much. They are rampaging in there for a little bit, and now the reinforcement army has kind of come through completely. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up my units that are on the outside of the fort to go ahead and receive the skirmisher that they're sending on in, their skirmish cap that they're sending on in. And I need to go ahead and take them on out. And we're going to go and use my general to go ahead and take out the archers that the AI has on this side. You know? So the AI is learning to use skirmishers quite well. In certain cases, to go ahead and just have them whittle away at your troops in the fort, which is a good idea to have them do, you know. Especially these guys there, just sitting there, just tossing their javelins on in at those pikemen. So I'm going to go ahead and bring these 2 units around. These 2 units of, I think those are Grammatican levies. And we're going to go ahead and have them fire their jabs on that big group of the entire army over there that they didn't decide to break up. Everybody's going to pile in the one exit, or the one entrance, you know, that they all pick. They all pick one entrance to pile on in. They all pile on in that one entrance. It's a little ridiculous, I think. Oh well. Our general does a pretty good job of clearing up all the archers over here. So, that's good news. They're kind of trying to deploy this one pike unit to go ahead and take me on there. Or spear group, whatever you want to call them. And then they have their skirmisher cav going ahead and attacking my general unit over there. I think that wasn't successful for them though. They did end up sending their skirmisher cavalry against my spearmen over here once they were done firing all their ammo, I guess. So they're kind of attacking them right now. Their elephants are kind of pretty much done. They're kind of trying to get off the battlefield right now, is what it looks like, you know. So they are no longer a threat to me, which is good. You can see quite a few dead ones in the fort there, if you look carefully. So basically now I'm just waiting for their reinforcement army to come on in, and they have quite a few archers in the reinforcement army, as you can see. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6, 7 units of archers or skirmishers or whatever. 8, actually 8. if you count properly, technically. Yeah. But I'm going to pop the improved second wind there with my general. Finish on up with the skirmisher cav and go ahead and get my my skirmisher cav on out of there, you know, because I don't want them to be stuck behind as the other army comes in there. So we're going to go ahead and let them attack the walls, because that's what they usually do, and then we can go ahead and use that to our advantage to go ahead and wrap around behind their flanks. Okay? As I'm doing right now with the right-hand side of the fort there with the levies that I have. Seems to have trouble with clicking on the general there. I want him to go where you want him to go. I'm gonna go ahead and have them burn down the gate. I mean the wooden palisade there. That way that they can go ahead and blow a few of the troops on up there by doing that. I don't know why, but my archers decided to leave the fort, and now they're stuck on the outside, and they're all going to die. I guess it serves them right. For disobeying a few of my orders there. Oh well. And I think I spotted another group. My skirmisher cav over there is finally not doing so well against the archers that they have over there that the AI has. So they're going to go ahead and have to retreat. So we're going to have to send out some skirmishers against them. I'm going to try and bring around my general in a little bit. Now we're just trying to block off their retreat a little bit more, because they are really not making any progress against my pikemen. So we're going to go and bring these guys on up and have them attack the those two skirmisher groups over there. So I think it's actually 8 skirmishers that are in the new group. 8 or 9, something like that. It's just a ridiculous amount, you know. So as you can see, they're kind of retreating a lot of their units over there. Big long line of ants, you know. Where's the ant pile end, right? Or begin. As we can see here, they're just tossing javelins over the edge into my big long stand of pikes, as they are making no headway at the front there. And those pikes are doing a pretty damn good job of keeping everybody out, which is nice. I'm going to go ahead and use these skirmishers to go ahead and take out the skirmishers that they're having right there. It's a little skirmisher battle. And now we can go ahead and bring on in our general to go ahead and take out their archers right here. And they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that we can go ahead and take out with the general. I was going to send them on in, but I think I decided to pro them on back, because I didn't want to... I could have sent these guys on in to hold these guys on up, because I didn't want them to get caught out in the open, my general, and getting attacked. That is actually Ptolemy himself on the battlefield, you know. So we don't want to lose the fraction leader, right? That would not be good as this battle goes on. And now I'm going to go ahead and send these guys. They came back from routing, so we're going to go ahead and bring them on back. And same with this group too. We can go ahead and bring them on back to attack that wavering unit of skirmishers. And then we can continue to bring up my group of troops on the left-hand side to fully encircle the AI. And let's see. We can go ahead and use these two skirmisher groups to go and chase after this guy, the African hunters there, I think is what those are. And use these guys at the same time to attack them. They have not made any headway into my fort yet, actually. So it's on lock and key here. All right. Although they are starting to make one group waver. Here we are zooming on in and check on the inner battle here. And we're going to go ahead and send in our last little spear group to go ahead and fight those guys. And we are just mopping up on their skirmishers here, which is good news. As I think they toss in the skirmishers that are out of ammo. They're going to toss them on into the big clump of everything there, you know? Because that's not exactly how the AI should probably attack this. We're going to go ahead and move these guys, because they don't need to be on that left-hand side anymore. They're not really doing anything over there. And as we have completely mopped up the first army that attacked us, and now we're going to go ahead and mop up the reinforcement army that is attacking us, you know? That way, we can end the battle, right? With a victory. I think I lost my cavalry unit there again. And it looks like everybody's kind of wavering over there at this on the right-hand side. My units included. All right. So I sent in these guys back on in to go ahead and take care of the rest of them. Then my group comes back from wavering, which is nice. Go ahead and have my general take out the rest of these archers over here. And then we're going to speed this up a little bit. And now that he's gone ahead and made them completely rout from the field, I'm going to go ahead and have him mop up a few of the other extra guys. And we're burning down the palisade over here, these palisade walls. I'm pretty sure this probably gives a morale buff to these guys, makes them kind of scared, you know? When it blows up, it does kill a few of them, I know that. Boosh. See? Oh, no, it hasn't blown up yet, excuse me. It is completely on fire. There it goes, it blows up now. And you can see a big hole down there, troops. So now we're moving all my pikemen to go ahead and concentrate on this, the first way that they're coming on in. And now we're going to go ahead and send both of these skirmisher groups after this skirmisher group that's just running off the battlefield. I'm pretty much trying to prolong the battle with those guys. We'll see later on that that's going to be the last group that's waiting to, I'm going to have waiting to leave the battle. And we're just going to have to chase them on down, basically, you know? Oh, well. Oh, and use all my special abilities by my general here. Rally everybody on up. And that causes a few of them to go ahead and rout. It looks like it. On the AI side, which is nice. So we're going to send everybody on in completely. And just move everybody forward. Because they're all starting to rat now, as you can see. And they really had just one group left there. And once they're gone, the battle would be over. But, like I said, there's a skirmisher unit that's all the way in the back there. Some archers, I believe. As you can see, all the way in the back. I was kind of checking on them in the distance there. So that's the only thing that's keeping this battle going. So we're going to go ahead and speed it up a bunch as we chase them on down. And chase down a bunch of the guys that are running off the battlefield also too by my fort. And we finally do get these guys locked down after about a good, I don't know, I think it was 10 to 15 minutes on my side. And I condensed it down to about less than 5 on your side. So there you go. And we won that. The battle ended. And we're going to go ahead and we tried to kill all the captives, but I accidentally hit the change your city capital there, and that makes the internet pop up for some interesting reason, and I hit it again there. So now we're going to go ahead and pop back on in, and now we can go ahead and kill all the captives. We hit the correct button that time. So thanks for tuning in, guys. See you next time, and hit like and subscribe, all right? Bye-bye.